Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Arlene Carter and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Reno, Nevada area. I started my YouTube channel so that I could make and share video tutorials with stamping, such as this card right here. This is today's project. It's a fun little fall card, but it's actually made from a stamp set in the annual catalog. But let me show you this first. This kind of has a little miniature card. There's the sentiment in the front, and then it opens up where you can either write directly on this or put a little insert of some lighter colored cardstock to write your own personal note on. This is the stamp set that I am using for today's card. It is a set of 16, so this is one set. It's called Rooted in Nature. I'm also using the dies, which are, this is the Stitched Shapes die set, and I'm using two of the different sizes. There's a larger oval and then a smaller oval as well. For the base of the card, I used a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This is the soft suede, and then I scored it down the middle. I'm also going to be using a sheet of Cajun Craze, and then a smaller size of the Very Vanilla. And then also just a scrap size of the Old Olive, and then another piece of Very Vanilla as well. And all of the measurements will be on my blog, so follow the link below and you can check out the measurements there. I'm starting with the piece of Very Vanilla cardstock, and with one of the stamps from the set and the crushed curry ink, I'm just going to stamp randomly across that whole sheet of Very Vanilla. Second stamp is using the pumpkin pie ink, and again just randomly go across that piece of Very Vanilla. With Cajun Craze, I've got this beautiful leaf. This is the larger leaf in the set, and again going just randomly covering the piece of Very Vanilla cardstock. And with Old Olive, I'm using the last stamp for the cardstock here, and just going to kind of fill in some of those, more of the areas that don't have stamping on them. Just going across the whole sheet of Very Vanilla, so making our own pattern paper. The Old Olive cardstock, I'm going to be die cutting out the larger oval, and then with the Very Vanilla piece, I've actually scored it in half, and I want to fold that and give it a good crease with your bone folder. And then with the smaller oval die, I'm going to be cutting out through both thicknesses, but from the back side I want a little bit of the stitched oval section right here to be right above the fold right here. So that way when you go to run it through your die cutting machine, it's not going to cut two separate pieces, but it will have a little part that is connected right here, and that's what makes the card. To keep it in place like this, I like to take some washi tape and just lay it on there, making sure that you have just a little bit of the die cut area showing through. You don't want too much. Make sure that it's nice and secure where you want it, and then run both pieces through your die cutting machine. And now that they've been run through the die cutting machine, this is the Old Olive, and then I have a piece of the Very Vanilla that I've cut out, and we'll lift the tape up here. And you can see that it's opens up just like a little mini card there. And then taking one of the sentiments here, just ink that up with, I'm using the soft suede, and then I like to open it up so that way it doesn't you see how it folds here, it tends to lift up. So I'll just lay that down and go ahead and stamp this right in the middle in the front. Okay, and then taking the second sentiment, I'll be doing the same thing on the inside. And using the crushed curry on the inside of the card, I'm just going to stamp this leaf right just over the sentiment. Okay, now we're ready to put the card together. I'm going to just fold this on that score line. Use my bone folder to get a good sharp crease there. And then we're going to just layer everything together and complete this card. Okay, we have everything layered together. We just have to use some embellishments, or I should say we get to use some embellishments, add a little bit of bling and some fun things. I have some of this. This is some of the in color. This is the bumblebee ribbon. And I'm not going to do an actual bow. I'm just going to do a little bit of a knot here, just a tie. And then with some scissors, just trim that up. I'm taking a glue dot. And we'll just add that to the top there. I've got these metallic pearls. I'm using the gold because it's just like fall, right? Gold. Fall, then just right around into the holidays. They all go together. So I'm just going to take one right in the middle below there, and then one on each side. And there you have it. Your card is completed. Here a little bit. So you've got a little bit of bling there. Open it up. Thank you for all you do. And then again, you can either use a light colored, like maybe the chalk marker, or have a piece of lighter color, like very vanilla cardstock inside here, so you can write down with just a regular pen and write a nice little note for the person that you're sending it to. So I hope you enjoyed that card. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more videos. Thanks so much and have a great day.